Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and we are still looking for those seeds for the past, present, and future. We need to find the Schooner Wreckage, which... Oh, there's one right there, actually. If Onbu moves a little bit forward, we might be able to get it, but it might also just be on just the outskirts. We might not be able to reach that one, because we do not have any scavenging rations just yet. We need to build at least 5 firework launchers, which we just need one more. The community plaza needs to be researched. I don't know what we're working on at the moment. And then we just need a birthday, which wouldn't be too bad. Although I'm not sure we have all the things we need for that. Because do you need bread for Onbu's birthday? I know you didn't originally, but it might have been updated since then. The Onbu discipliner we are going to be waiting on. I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time trying not to do that one. And then urban planning, so we need to get housing quality up to at least 3, which we are currently working on. But we've got some exciting news because we've got a new villager joining Hepster on the back here, another channel member. So Katie West is joining us, and I think Katie West should be an Onbu-ologist. You're in the village. We'll try to keep you alive. And remember, if you guys join as a channel member, you get to be on the back of Onbu, and you get to be part of this journey that we are going on with our Onbu. Oh, we should actually turn the game on. We've just been paused this whole time. All right, carrying on then. Onbu is currently sleeping, but then we're going to keep an eye out for what we can do. Taking a look at research. Wait, are we currently researching anything? No, this is closed. Oh, community plaza. We just need the bricks. So, do we have people making bricks? Yes. What if I had more people making bricks? That could be good. That would speed things up a bit, and that could be helpful. Scavenging party has returned to 75 water, so there's nowhere for me to send them back out. We can't reach the ruined settlement. We can't reach the Schooner Wreckage, so we'll have to just wait on you two before we send you back out again. And otherwise, I guess things are going fine. Onbu's a bit hungry, but he's also just really tired. We are sleeping in the desert, which is a good place. We've got cactus on the go. What are you doing? It's the corn, of course. Oh, 30 stone and 3 iron ore back from that group. Also fine. Just 1 berry gatherer in there. We only have 1 spare worker as well. We are low on people, but we do have the stonemason and carpenters open because we're trying to gather all those things so that we can build these cottages, which is also using up our brick supply, unfortunately. So that is going to take a little bit longer. Doesn't matter though, because we don't have the staff to put in here anyway, so I don't know what to tell you. It's day 121, and Onbu is just glowing and having a nap. And it looks like we'll have a decision to make at some point, possibly with some sandworms. Oh dear, why are people unhappy? What? Why? What's happened? Explain to me. What's the problem? Honestly, I actually don't know. We need maybe better decorations. It is kind of like on the brink between food quality not being good enough, housing quality is not quite good enough, the decorations are not enough. I mean, these houses are all fine. This, I guess, actually doesn't have any decorations around it. So maybe we should build some over here and then have that. This is going to be removed, but it still could have some decorations. There's nothing stopping it from being slightly decorated. Even that just gives it, because it gets 3 decoration total. So why don't we high prioritize that? I need to get some workers back. So, oh, I didn't mean to zoom out. We'll go over here, and I think let's close this carpenter and this stonemason. That gives us 2 more workers. And let's close one of the scavenger huts as well, because that gives us some workers as well. And then they can come. They're going to have to chop down some trees, which they're already working on. And then we can get those decorations put in. And that should really, really help. Do we still have tents? Yeah, 2 tents. Do we need these tents? Total housing is 50. Kind of we do, but I'm going to say no. Let's get rid of these. And I think we can also then get rid of these decorations. And I'm going to say taking the tents down is high priority because the sooner we get those down, the sooner people are not living in them, and then we're not having that kind of negative from that. Onbu is waking up. I do want to see if this comes into range. So we're just going to hang out here for a second, hoping it comes into range. I don't know if it will. I think it's not going to, unfortunately. Oh, we're just skirting right past that schooner. Oh, no, we got it. Okay. Ooh, we sent them. That's fantastic. Okay, so they're going to scavenge that. That is good, because that sends scavengers to pieces of Schooner Wreckage. Maybe we'll get the burial at sea thing, and that would be kind of a job done. Now, Onbu is hungry. We do have someone working in there. Where am I going? And we're not going to feed them the villager. We're done that now. Let's go with the nutritious mushroom ball. Onbu is actually really hungry, 60%, and he is 60% hungry. So we'll just feed him the 1. And I know I was kind of saving those because we do need them for research, but eventually we'll be able to make them. We'll get more kelp, we'll get more mushrooms, we'll make some more, and life will be good for our Onbu. We are about to head into a heat wave. Never ideal, but we can make do. Gonna open up this other scavenging hut because we're going to be able to... Oh, we're not going to be able to go there actually, but we can go to this oasis and maybe get some water and some fish, which would be really nice. And a blue flower bed and the street lantern have been constructed. So is that helping us with our happiness? Because this is now fully decorated. So decoration is at 2 now. So it's solidly into 2. So I think that is really helpful. We get rid of those tents. Oh, the tents are gone actually. We just need to get these built. Wood planks and some bricks. They bring them over. If we could get this one cottage done, I think that would make life on Onbu's back a lot more tolerable. With people in like a nicer housing, it could really make a difference for us. Right, there's no more clay there, so we'll close that and then we can have them come and maybe do these ones instead, because there is other clay about. And we are going to need the clay. Ooh, I just saw some flyers coming back. Scavenging party back. So send scavengers to pieces of schooner wreckage. Let's take a look. Silver locket. Oh my goodness. Look how cute little teddy bear and two little kids. A small silver locket meant to be worn around one's neck. When opened, a slightly faded picture of 2 young children can be seen. Aye, that was Cam's. After the accident, I went to find his family to tell him what had happened to their pa, but they'd already moved away. Blood from the poison. I never did find him. Oh, and that didn't finish the quest. So I guess we are still searching for more things. We'll send the other party out here. More chance for water and fish, which is always helpful. And it looks like either direction that we go, we will be headed into the ocean again, which I think is fine. We don't need to worry about the water as much. We can get water and then do the salt stuff, which I think we are currently working on doing. Oh, we're actually out of salt water. So, oh no, 120 still globally, so they still have some to process. But we'll open up the seawater collectors in a minute and the fishery, because they're very close actually to catching a fish there. Now, one of the things that we probably will want at some point is a second fishery, right? Because this can get fish or kelp, and we will want both of those things. So it might be worth just plopping another one of those in. They don't need to be like prioritizing building that, but if we can get to it at some point, I think that would be actually helpful. All right, it's too hot for all of our crops. Oh, the cottage has been constructed. So let's go take a look, because we're going to want this to be fully decorated. So are going to need to maybe high prioritize some of these and just see if that's going to be enough to get this fully prioritized. And we need to make a decision. Oh, well, we need to go northeast 3 times in a row. So this could be the first time, and we're going to the ocean either way. I think it's probably okay. Sometimes these things can't be avoided. Is there a spot? Oh, fireworks. Oh, that's our last fireworks launcher to be built. So that's helpful. We just need the bricks now. Let's send a scavenging party out over here to this ruined settlement, get some bread. Bread will be nice. Oh, there was a school of fish there, but not much else going on out here. Onbu is looking very happy though, and that's what we like to see. He is a little lower on health potentially. Oh, you're doing grilled tomatoes, but we don't have any grilled tomatoes. So let's switch that over to potentially eggs for a minute. You are also doing grilled tomatoes, but there's no grilled tomatoes. So can you switch over to polenta for a minute? Food situation does look to be a little bit bad. There's not a ton of stuff. We do have a lot of mushrooms. We're not currently making any mushroom bowls for Onbu. Oh, Onbu Doctor's open. We can close that and give ourselves 2 workers back. We better do that then, because we do need those workers. Okay, and we are making the turn into the ocean. There looks like there's some sort of island up here. Can't quite see it just yet, so we'll come back and see. We might want Onbu to sleep though, and before the sandworm nest ideally. So let's just say maybe here is fine. Let's get Onbu to go back to sleep. We're just gonna hang out in the desert for a bit longer. It's fine because we've got the corn and cactus growing. And of course, cactus, you get tons and tons of water from it, especially when you have a couple workers in there. We've only got the 2, but it's still going pretty well. All right, how are those bricks coming along? Do we have enough? Oh, we're 10 away from possibly being able to do our next research, that community plaza, and then throwing an Onbu birthday, which would also be quite helpful. The scavenging party has returned with 30 bread, which is also great news because that does mean some more food variety for our people, which will help with their happiness. And the happier they are, there you go, villagers are happy, the more chance we have of getting some more villagers. And I just think we need some more. We need more workers to do things. We've got a lot of jobs and not a lot of people to fill them. So I think that is just fine. We don't have anyone getting any mushrooms here. I guess just the 1 mushroom place is probably enough because we're not even using the mushrooms at the moment. And another scavenging party back, but nowhere to send them just yet. Oh, what is that? A remote hospital. I wonder what that is. That's just like finding seeds, maybe? That's pretty cool. Okay, don't know. Can't get over there. We need to get the research going, really. So this has got to be getting pretty close. I'm going to turn this on, get those workers into there. And then I guess you guys just keep making bricks as quick as you can. It is a slow slow process. We could, I suppose, temporarily turn these off just so we're not stealing them. Just say like, hey, maybe we're just going to disable that for a minute. We'll pause that one. Don't bring any bricks over there because we're using bricks for this first, because I think getting the community plaza going is going to be more helpful. Our trade post has been constructed though. Where did I put it? That's back here. That means we're going to be able to do trading when he arrives next, which is good because we are also making these fungal essences, which we're going to be able to sell. So all of those things are very good. Onbu is waking up, so we're getting ready to move on out, which means we'll be able to do some more scavenging and then head into the ocean, which means we'll have to change some things, but at least he's going into the ocean not tired. A little bit of a walk still, but then we'll be in there in no time. Happy Onbu, wandering around. Scavenging parties are just waiting. Oh, and here comes our very first trader in. So let's take a look and see if he's got anything that we might want or need. Getting some survival gear kind of appeals to me. We don't have very much herbs, so that is something we could definitely consider as well. Food-wise, or even getting some of this clay, because the clay is slow going, and we definitely have stuff. We have 20 tools, which feels like a lot of tools actually. But we've got 9 fungal essences, which we could trade away. Doesn't really have a ton of things that I feel like we need. Let's just have a think and then just come back. We'll have a think and then maybe we'll come back. Because really what I just want is to get these bricks done, but that is taking ages. Oh no, they're saying that there's no clay available for them. Oh dear. Okay, we need to high prioritize this. So all of these workers who are about should come and do this. Ooh, nomads would like to settle here because they're just so happy. That's excellent, because then they can come help get the clay. All right, I've targeted a whole bunch of them to go get the clay. You are still doing poached lovely eggs, but probably not for too much longer. We've got herbs just piling up, but no one's bringing them anywhere. Just need to like put those away. Herbs. Oh, and that is actually full of herbs. How do we get so many herbs? 325. That's really good. The saltwater evaporation doesn't have anything else to do. I'm going to close that for now. Let's see if we can get them to come and build this second fishery. Everything's there, and then we can have the 2 fisheries going when we're in the ocean, which I think will be really good. The other thing would be building another seawater collector. It's not like we need to have it straight away, but if we could get another one, I mean, I might just say that that's high priority. And we'll get 2 workers in there as soon as we get in, and then this one can be getting kelp and the other one could be getting fish. Because they're both things that we are going to need. And look at us, we are headed into the ocean. Onbu, ready for a swim there, buddy. Hope he doesn't like erode at all. All right, setting another scavenging party off over here to get some sand. And we are technically in the ocean, so let's get these now all open. And I think, oh yeah, cactus isn't going to work here, so we're gonna need to switch that to tomato. And we're gonna need to switch this to also tomatoes, I guess, but that is a lot of water. And then probably we're gonna need this open up again as the salt water comes in. Don't know if we're gonna have enough workers for all those things that I'm just like, hey, come do the job, but we'll try. If we have to take some people from other places, we might be able to do that. Ooh, that was a really fast seawater collector. I do not have the people for it though. I think we can close this kitchen for now because there's nothing really for you to work on. I really just want you guys to get this community plaza done, but at the same time I feel like I should maybe just close that because, I mean, what are you actually even doing at the moment? I might just take 1 person out of each of these herbalists. That gives us a few more workers again. Let's open up this seawater collector. That should be good. The trader has left, so we didn't end up buying anything with our first trading round. But it's nice to know that the option is there, I guess. A scavenging party has returned. Ooh, we can get some survival gear if we go to this decontamination facility, so that could be really good. And then when this party gets back, they can go to this forest island or possibly to the quarry. And there is a poison feeding spot for Onbu here, and then a decision to be made. We do want to go northeast. I think I'm just going to select it now because we are trying to go 3 times in a row northeast. And it did seem like it did actually need to be 3 times in a row because I went northeast once and then we didn't go northeast once, and that was not good. All right, Onbu is swimming away. We've got kelp coming in. We've got fish coming in. We could change one of these kitchens. I could open one of these kitchens back up and have it do fish maybe instead. It would give us a bit of a change of food options. Quite a long way for him to walk, but I think it's fine. Ooh, we're so happy that 3 more nomads want to settle on Onbu. So the happiness we've really sort of sorted. Although, okay, wait, hold on. We don't have enough homes. Right, let's... Oh, do I want to unpause that one? It's so close. We need, what, 7 more bricks. Come on, people. Get these bricks together. Well, that is going to take a little while. We do have like a homeless person. Although 1 homeless person doesn't actually make us unhappy. So apparently, as a community, we're fine with that. Look at those little stingrays swimming by. That's so cute. Hello, little stingrays. Do not sting us. It's like a whole school of them. It's a school of fish, but is it still a school of stingrays? Also a spore patch coming along here, which is less ideal. All right, so spore patch means Onbu is now getting poisoned in the water here, so it's not great. Spores drifting on the surface poison Onbu while it's swimming. No, stop that. I mean, it's kind of pretty though. Look at that. And Onbu doesn't seem to mind, although his poison is going up. Do I have enough workers that we could give him an antidote? I actually do. Do we have any antidotes is the next question, or antitoxins? Looks like we have one. Ooh, we need to make some more of those. We can make more, right? We had the ability to do that, I think. Yeah, and here, let's get a worker in there. And also we have tons of herbs, so getting a few more of those wouldn't be a bad idea. We're on the island. Oh no, we're heading north into the ruins, which is probably the place I want to go the least. Oh, there's also schooner wreckage there, but we're definitely not going to be able to reach that. Scavenging parties are all back, but there's nowhere for me to send them back out to, unfortunately. Onbu is taking this as an opportunity to sleep, which isn't great. But I don't know, is this making spores on your back, or is it just making us all miserable? Because if it's just making us all miserable, I feel like we can just deal with that. Because we could do like a rite of harmony and that would sort that out. But also like it's at 11 out of 11, which is actually not that bad. And Onbu's got the antitoxin, so he's not that unhappy about this. We can close the doctor. Oh, do you know what we probably need though? Are people getting poisoned? People might be. I can't see where the doctor is. Does anyone know where I've left the doctor at? Hello? Is that the doctor? Village doctor. Right, let's get that opened up because I think people might be poisoned. Yeah. 6 people are currently poisoned. So if we can get a village doctor or 2 village doctors in there, then that's going to be very helpful. And we're all kind of good for herbs. Oh, the other thing is like, we can sleep here where we're miserable, or we could sleep there where we're just also getting poisoned. I think let's just sleep until Onbu's about 50%, and then we'll get him to just swim the rest of the way, and then he'll have to sleep in the ruins. But to be fair, that's sometimes just what happens, although people are so miserable. Okay, we've got the rite of harmony, but it's not enough. We also have hungry people. The food production's a bit of an issue. We are doing stuff with the fish. Production speed is of course down though. No, I didn't mean to lie down, I meant walk. Sorry, Onbu. I want you to walk. All right, we've asked him to do a lot there in that small time, but it's okay. People are already happier, and I think they're not as poisoned now. Oh, 7 people, 8 people. Okay, the poison is going up, but we're gonna get out of this area. Although we also have the spore patch floating along as well, so none of that is particularly ideal, but sometimes you just have to make do, and that's what we're doing here. All right, send a party out here. We can get some surstrumming, which means as a really, really good food. The community plaza has been researched, so now we just need to host an Onbu birthday. Wait, no, hold on. We've researched it. We haven't built it. We might need to get that built first. Community plaza. This costs 25 bricks. Now it does get, oh, there's poison spores on Onbu's back now. It does give us some decoration bonus, so I think let's stick that in there to be built. I need to get rid of these, which is only slightly a problem because we don't have any decontaminators, nor do I have any free workers. Oh no! Hey, stay away from my Ella fleece. Although they will prevent this from being a problem because they just suck the poison right out of the ground, which is really nice of them. All right, you guys aren't currently doing anything, so let's close that. We won't be doing anything here for too much longer. You guys are saying there's not enough clay available, so I'm just gonna take some of you out. How is the water going? I think that's fine. Ideally, we'd get 2 berry harvesters at each of these places. We just don't have that yet. Okay, 3 decontaminators are though out there, and they are doing their best. It's day 131, and we're just kind of going. Leader, please come quickly. It's about Wally. No, not Wally. Oh no, she's coughing so much. Ah, there you are, my friend. I'm sorry that it is so sudden, but I'm afraid this might be the end of the line for me. Wally, why? Why didn't you tell us? He's crying, oh no. My dear, dear Theo, I didn't want to worry you all. Yes, my mask slipped, but I didn't know it had actually caught anything. And by the time my symptoms became undeniable, I figured there was little to be done at my age. And I was right, the herbs didn't work. This body of mine was simply grown too old. But what will I do without you? You know what you have to do, dear. Have trust in the people around you and be worthy of their trust in turn. If we put our trust in Nona and her crazy plan, we might all die a little earlier, but if we don't, there won't be anyone left to miss us anyway. I know you can do it, Theo. I know that, despite my grumpiness, or despite that grumpiness you developed in your old age, you're still the man I fell in love with. Always eager to try out new things and to help others. I'll do you proud, Wally, I swear. Oh, my lungs feel like they're on fire. Doctor, Is there anything you could give me that would ease the pain? I could administer a narcotic followed by a muscle relaxant if that's what you mean. Then please let me suffer no longer and leave with my dignity intact. Leader, would you give us a moment? I'm sorry, my friend, but he's right. I only have a little time left and there's so much I would like to say to him. But before you go, please come here for a second. Take good care of our people and look after my husband for me while I'm gone. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, heartbreaking. This is absolutely heartbreaking. Oh, we have to close the curtain. Oh, I can feel the pain going away already. Theo, my dear, dear Theo. I'll let Lottie know you said hi. Oh, you heard her. Let's look for these seeds for everyone's sake. Ah, no. Why was that so sad? Why did she have to die? Her mask slipped and now she's super poisoned. Oh man. Okay, well, we are going to cure the world for her sake. For Wally. All right, research-wise, boarding house I think is what we want to go with next. It's a slightly better house. We'll just replace the one we currently have there. And I think that would be really good. So we can get rid of the flop house and have it instead. We don't need the decontaminators anymore, so we'll get rid of those. And how close are we to being out of the water? We're getting kind of close. Oh, I wonder if this is actually going to be within range. Yes, it is. Okay, we can go to the Schooner Wreckage, which means our second wreckage we get to go to today. So that is helping with this burial at sea. So we just need to go and get all these different bits along the way. All right, Onbu is very tired. He's actually really quite hungry as well. So let's get him another mushroom. Oh, no, not a mushroom ball. A nutritious mushroom ball because we might as well. He's at 70% and that will do 60% for him. Oh, there's another Schooner Wreckage over here, but that one, I think that's gonna be too far away. Maybe not though. Hard to say. One scavenging prize back. Let's send them to this ruined settlement where they might be able to get some bread. Onbu is exhausted, but he is just about out of the water. So hopefully we can get him some food. And then as soon as he gets on land, he can sleep because otherwise his health will drain. We do not want that. Yes, we're in the ruins biome. So fishery can close and the seawater collectors can close. Don't know what I just clicked, but don't do whatever that was. Do that. You guys can keep working in there. And now we can open up the air wells, but they will be getting like the contaminated, the tainted water, which is fine. It just means we have to use the evaporator to clean it. All right. Ooh, burial at sea. A small leather bag filled with dice. There are many different kinds, but they're all intricately hand carved from bone. Aye, those belong to poor Ashton. Always making up games for us to play while on the high seas. I figured all his cards and boards have rotted away, but his dice remain. Aww. Finding bits and pieces of all these different sailors. It's very sad, actually. Right, Onbu's just about out of the water. Gonna send you guys off to this derelict lab. And Onbu is going to want to sleep, ideally before this spore cloud. Did he get his mushroom ball? He did. Okay, fine. I think we can close the feeding trebuchet then. I think we need to open the Onbu doctor. Did you ever get... Yeah, you have made an antitoxin. I'm going to set a second worker in there to get more because I think ideally we're going to get Onbu to have an antitoxin. We're going to send that off now because he's at 36%. That will kill 25%. And then he'll have a bit of a buffer, but it still says he's in the water, even though we're in the ruins biome. In a moment, my dear Onbu, you can go to sleep. You guys are busy working there. I think that's all sort of fine. Oh, I never unpaused this. I do unpause this. Oh, there we go. Do need workers. We do have someone who's homeless, which is not great. Okay, we're still getting water. Oh wait, tomatoes are still the best things for this biome. I'm not currently looking at any of the research. Onbu's got protection with his antitoxin for a little while, and he's also very, very tired. We're gonna need, I think, more doctors, so I'm gonna just get that open. We'll close up our Onbu doctor. We might want to put more workers in each of the herbalists because we're gonna need to make sure those herbs keep coming. And we still have that one homeless person, so I kind of need this to be prioritized, but we need bricks for it. But we have 22 bricks lying around, so they just need to bring the bricks over. So we just need to get the workers to do that. There's no polenta to be made, so switch that over to grilled tomatoes. You are doing grilled fish, which I guess is still actually fine. And you're still doing the berry muesli, which is also fine. I'm gonna close that one and open this one that's a bit closer, because actually they have to come to the decontaminator, so it makes sense if we do the closer one. Oh no, the trader was here. Now the trader's left and I've completely missed it. Bye, trader. Okay, maybe the spore cloud will get by before too late. But what a sad one this one has been. We've lost poor Wally to the spores, but we will continue to fight the good fight in her honor. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.